I might start my own YouTube channel.
Why?
Just to rival you.
Do it. You'll realise.
No, I'm going to react to Old Who by myself. And I'm going to steal all your followers. Not all of them. Some of them.
Which ones would you take with you?
The men. Well, yeah.
That's all they are, my followers. Yeah. Should you have a look? I think like my percentage is like 80% men and 20% women.
You can keep the 20%.
You turned into Mac from Sunny. He's like, I hate women!
Yeah, I kind of hate women, though.
Oh. Hi there, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake. This is Charlie. Here for another reaction. And today, we're reacting to Doctor Who Season 4, Episode 17? So it's the next special.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what happened in the last special, Charlie? What was Amara's?
That was it. I was sat there trying to think of it, and I was like, it was such a great episode, and I can't even. My mind just went blank.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the Doctor went to Mars, and there was a space station there. It was the first humans to go to Mars. He knew who they were because they all died in an explosion. The captain, can't remember her name.
Adelaide Brooke
had to self-destruct, plan 5, option 5.
Yeah.
And he was going to leave them, and then he didn't, and he thought he could go back and save them, and he had his whole little egotistical moment when he's like, I'm the Doctor, I'm the only Time Lord left, I am time, I control the rules, tried to save them, brought them back to Earth, well, 3 of them, thought he'd done it. But then Adelaide went in and
blew her fucking brains out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And history basically it changed a little slightly, but it was the same base. Yeah. The fundamentals. Yeah. And then he had a whole little breakdown, and then the Ood came at the end, and he was saying, "Is this it? Is it over? Is it my time? Is whatever?" And then he got on the TARDIS and said no.
Okay. That's fairly... You mentioned everything bare the actual water on Mars. You don't have to, but I just thought you said that. You did mention literally the wars on Mars. Brief. Okay. So you said that was a great episode. You loved it. It was very enjoyable. Now, you made some predictions at the end of the last episode, and do you remember what they were?
Was it that the Doctor was going to regenerate?
I can't remember, actually. I can't remember. I think along the lines of that, I can't remember.
I think it was something about regenerating, and then that was the new Doctor, and that was his song being sung, and it was his next form. I think that was something what I said.
I honestly can't remember. It wasn't
even that long ago.
It wasn't that long ago, but it was a lot of emotions ago.
Yeah.
So it was like it was like when we did Journey's End, Donna's last episode.
Yeah.
And I was like I can't remember anything we said during that because we were so emotionally raw. So I think that one was again the last episode. We was just like, but yeah, I mean, there's no point in wasting any more time. So I think we just jump straight into this. I need to mute that. So I might wear a cap. It's fucking hot right now. I don't know how you're in a jumper. I'm literally sweating. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna jump into this, guys. I look stoned as well. Look how red my eyes are.
It's hay fever.
Yes, it is.
Or sweat
for the police listening, police, it's hay fever. No, it is actually hay fever. All right, we're gonna leave it there. So we hope that he enjoys this episode. I hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That would be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. I can't wait too long to get this fucking cap on. That's it. Now I look too much like a bum. I just have to live with this.
It looks fine.
Fuck you.
The human race did gather in the celebration of a pagan
Christmas
rite
special.
to banish
No!
the dark and insanity.
I zoned out there. It's Wilf.
Except for one.
And Titus.
They called him the sainted physician.
Oh, that would make my Christmas.
Never just an old lady in a white suit.
Confused. That's it.
Well, let's just take a moment and just be like, Wilf's back.
Yeah, Wilf.
Wilf. Fucking Wilf. But yeah, that's the opening.
John. Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Part 1. And it's an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow. Yes. Do you remember what planet this looks like?
The Ood planet. I actually said that.
He said it. He said, basically, I accidentally skipped forward, and it was literally the Ood for a split second. But he said it just before I went forward, so it's fine. Yes, correct. Yes. So yeah, so this is a two-parter, as you can tell. Or is it more?
Could be. I don't know.
Hold on. Look away. Oh, it is only an hour. Oh, maybe the second half one is we go now. I don't know, man. I'm all over the place.
Did this and that, got into trouble, you know me. It was brilliant. I saw the Foss got married. That was a mistake. Good Queen Bess. And let me tell you, her nickname is no longer
the Virgin Queen.
See? Like a car. Blimey. Trying to make an Ood laugh. Hello. That man is dead.
So scared.
Wilfred, is he all right? What about...
The most lonely of all, lost and forgotten.
Him. Oh.
No.
Master's wife?
Yes.
No, I'm just... Only when he said... only when he said... But he's dead. That's the master. That's laughing. I thought it was the doctor.
And
this whole time. When he's going, ha ha.
You thought it was as in David Tennant?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I don't know why.
Oh, that's strange.
Until he said, oh, he's dead, is when I clocked. It's the master.
Yeah, so it's the master. That's so it's not John Quinn, I lied to you, it's John Simm. Because I didn't know if you would have worked out if I said
no,
Simm.
I don't think I would have.
Yeah, I did want to take the risk though, I guess, so.
The master is dead.
And yet, you did not see.
Oh, we saw that?
Yeah, we saw that, but we always saw was who picked up.
Oh, we never saw it.
He never saw it, we saw it.
Oh.
The darkness heralds only one thing. The end of time itself.
Oh, I know it's contrasted with the white, and he's supposed to be with the red eye. Still does freak you out. Are you okay there, buddy?
It's just a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of information.
Yeah.
Right. And
do you want to recap of things?
Yeah, so the Ood.
The Ood, do you remember?
When they went red eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
That was something wrong with like the mother brain.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
What was that problem?
It was just that it was they went rabid because actually
it was being hurt.
It was being hurt. It was being restricted. It was basically that they were a hive mind, aren't they?
Yeah.
So the mother brain basically was again is what connects them all to them. So that was then had the rings around it. The circle must be broken, that sort of thing. So that sort of thing is kind of in the past now. That's gone. But the red eye here is because time is bleeding, and that's why they're able to see through the time. Why they're able to reach out to the doctor, and also probably why their civilization is accelerated.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Anything else? Or
no, that's it. Yeah.
Cool. To save a little bit of time. Clicking is just as efficient now. I find it funny that she sort of knows exactly what the ring means.
Yeah.
Supports conservation
was written.
It's like a
in the secret
whole sort of Rose thing again.
Oh, with
like
her in the
the
monitor.
TV,
Yeah.
and like appearing and disappearing. Maybe she's from parallel universe and warning.
Maybe.
Wilf for some reason.
are the push.
That's all we needed. The final biometrical signature.
Right, that can't work. How long ago was this?
He leaves quite an imprint.
She's wearing lipstick in prison as well.
It's gonna look pretty. That's a very good point, though. You're right in saying that.
That Saxon might live.
Oh, so they're all gonna die.
Maybe it's a cult.
They've just given the.
It's a cult. The cult of Saxon.
Never dying. Never dying. Never dying. Never dying. Oh, Lucy. Sweet
It's like a
Lucy
genie in a
Saxon,
bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
my ever faithful.
Till death do us part, Harry!
What in the Harry Potter?
Yeah. What? Well, obviously that's not gonna work. Oh, what? Did you not just see him blow up? No.
Charlie, he was right in front of you.
Oh
were you?
my lord.
We're watching the same thing. How did he not come to the same conclusion?
Just press play. He's gonna walk. Right.
You were saying about walking?
Do you think it's
That's good. That's me.
That's right. That's. Just let everyone know. We were in as a family in the car earlier, and a discussion happened about fire, which Charlie thinks he can never die from fire, and he just said I would just run through fire, and how he described it was exactly like that.
That's
Actually.
exactly
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that you could use that footage as your like proof for yourself if you wanted to.
You just leave it to Daddy.
What is going on?
That's obviously her.
This is a very, very strange start. Just everything.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What a Christmas
it
day.
seems help is at hand. Christmas is cancelled.
Oh, I was a bit too quick
Prepare
with
the
that.
gate.
Just going down the line. Quick little snifter. Christmas drink.
I'd love to go to the pub with him.
What's he mean by that?
He's going to the pub.
Sniffed it.
Do you think he's on the bags?
I think he is.
Do you think Wilf?
Wilf.
Do you think Wilf is out there in cubicles, like roasting fatties up his hooter?
Yeah, and a pint of Guinness.
I would have thought
Ale.
ale, I would have thought ale, and he has his own sort of flask as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was thinking Guinness. Maybe a flask of whiskey in his pocket or something.
maybe.
And the bag.
Yeah. What a fucking guy. This is the drug dealer dropping off.
Modern sort of hair, all sticky uppy. Right? Oh, and on page 2.
Got locked inside one of them.
Are you misbehaving, Minnie?
I certainly was. Well, hey.
Yeah, all right. Now listen.
Why should I say
This
way?
is in
broadcast?
They're
President
dead.
Obama. He's promised to end the
What?
recession. Bad
How was Saxon? The one that went mad?
That's creepy. That was creepy. Him licking his tongue out like that.
I am hilarious. I am the funniest thing in the whole wide world.
She's gone.
This man.
I like how the body was still standing up like it could surf. So, you said like this has been a confusing episode about 15 minutes in. It's now 21 minutes in. Has it gone any clearer?
No clearer and just stranger. And I'm not gonna like shit on it too early, but it's more reminding me of the sillier and the earlier seasons where it wasn't like goofy silly. Well, it is goofy in a way, but it's just it looks stupid, silly.
Gotcha.
If you get what you know what I mean.
I get, yeah, I get you. I get what you mean. It's. I mean, okay. Keep in mind, even though it's a special and it's Christmas Day when this is released.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Keep that in mind at the same time, all right?
Right.
I believe it was Christmas Day. I'll check just to be sure.
Them sideburns got chunkier.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he like afraid of him? What?
Who's afraid of him?
The Master's afraid of the Doctor.
Well, I remember the last time they were together, he lost, and he keeps on losing. But also, he's not able to have the upper hand, if you think about it, because he's back. It's sort of a botched job, and he's back looking like his old self, so he can't hide. So he's just back, and he's just thrown into something that was supposed to be in a certain way, where he probably had a plan A, this is probably plan Z, and then from plan Z he had a certain way.
So when she threw that on him,
yeah,
what did that do?
Well, I guess that was supposed to kill him.
So it's done nothing.
Well,
and he just came back as Harold Saxon.
Yeah.
And
I guess, does he look normal?
Well, his hair's dyed.
Mm.
But that's a
what about the X-ray skeleton, Charlie?
Don't know. That's pretty normal to me. I thought it was 3 times.
You
4
will
times.
knock 4 times.
Oh, I thought it was 3.
No, it was 3 in the last episode where the thing knocked. He was like, "And 3 knocks are all you're getting."
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Also, do you remember? Just to put it out there, do you also remember the whole
the drums that he was hearing? What were them drums that he was hearing?
So you remember it was the drums you just heard in his head.
It's just
but it was also that was the drum that he used for the Archangel Network as a rhythm for hypnotizing planet Earth. So
right. So, basically, what I'm learning, through everything, just season 1 to 4.
Yeah.
Well, nearly 5 now. Everything is just somehow plotted and connected.
Okay, well, I would say not everything is at the time and when it's written is plotted and connected. That's why they throw things out there like the ring, so they can then come back to it at any point, and it doesn't necessarily have to mean that they like RTD may not have come back to it this early or at all. It could have been then that someone picked up that ring at a future point, so it's always a way back for the villain in that sort of sense. So they're never truly dead. It's a way to bring them back.
Right.
So.
But it's like wherever the drum beats, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and well, I guess they could actually just said, "Oh, he knocks off 4 times."
Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah, no, that wasn't that bad. My whole life's a lie. Everything.
I thought you were finished with your pit of despair.
No, I thought I was really becoming part of the fandom, but I'm just a useless noob.
At least you know your place.
He's turned superhuman. Well, he already is not human.
But he's got what's the word? He's got what's the word? Enhanced.
Yeah.
He's enhanced because the Doctor's not doing that.
Yeah, he's jumping about, exoskeleton, eating people.
Oh.
It is an honor to see you again.
Salute him.
Oh, you never said it. He's gorgeous. Take a photo.
Minnie, calm down.
Minnie the Menace.
Is that your hand, Minnie?
Good boy.
She's filth.
No wonder she was.
What were you gonna say? Was it worse than mine?
No, I was gonna say no wonder she was in the police box for being naughty. And
hey, listen, I'm not judging anything.
What's so special about this place? We passed 15 cafes on the way.
Yeah. Afternoon.
Cafes, yeah, a little weird, isn't it?
People have waited hundreds of years to find me, and then you manage it in a couple of hours. Oh, we keep on meeting Wilf, over and over again, like something's still connecting us.
Well, what's so important?
That was like him and Donna.
Same thing with him and Donna, where they kept on meeting each other.
Yeah.
It's all connected. It was all connected to lead them to the Dr. Donna, in that sense.
Right.
In this one.
Okay.
About me.
God, look, them eyes.
I'm going to die.
Well, so am I one day.
Don't you dare.
All right, I'll try not to.
Oh, I love him!
Even if I change, it feels like dying.
Oh.
Some new man goes sauntering away, and I'm dead.
He is right though, because I
Sorry, but I had to.
Don't you touch this car.
She's not changed.
And then sometimes I see this look on her face, like she's so sad, but she can't remember why. Yeah, how about you?
Oh, it's heavy, this.
What have you got now?
No, I thought it was better. But I did some things that went wrong. I need...
Oh, my word.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and you.
Look at that.
too
Don't you see? You need her, Doctor.
can't.
He can't. He literally just said he can't.
A madman sat in his empire.
Can I just say about how we're talking about how silly it is and goofy it is,
Yeah.
and then it was that hard hitting
Yeah.
shit back to like Dr. Zeus type fucking Christmas narration.
Yeah.
And him scratching himself and shit, being a weirdo.
Yeah. You just don't know where you're at with this episode, do you?
Exactly.
I'm still got tears for fucking Wilf and Doctor.
Oh,
And ashes. Little knowing of the glory.
my heart was breaking, bro. Wasn't showing it.
While his savior.
That's okay.
No, I thought you were gonna say
No.
something.
I'll show the emotions for us.
Yeah.
Despite how many times I've seen this shit.
On the final day.
Who the fuck are you?
That's Timothy Dalton. Right. Did you watch Hot Fuzz?
No.
Did you not watch Hot Fuzz in the end?
Oh wait.
No, when he's a police officer.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did.
He's Simon Skinner. He's the one that owns the owner of the supermarché. He's the one that he's trying to convince everyone he's the murderer. He's the lone murderer, the one with the mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him, Timothy Dalton. I said that to him so he would try and get that. He's an actor, obviously, for years, and he was James Bond at one point.
Oh right, okay.
Very esteemed actor.
Right.
Very much esteemed.
Guy from Hot Fuzz.
A guy from Hot Fuzz with the
Mustache.
with the mustache and the spiral spike through his chin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yes, that's T-Dog.
What was that about?
Let's go! Aura.
Is he missing him on purpose?
Naughty boy.
Yeah.
That human Christmas out there. They eat so much. All that roast. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it.
He's not stable in any
No.
sense.
What I've been told, something is returning.
Oh, so it's not him. That's 3.
Every minute. There it is, calling to me.
It's real!
That's the end of that conversation.
What is it?
Prime Minister guy? This whole thing has felt like a fever dream.
I can see exactly why. In comparison to the last episode, which was like very sort of, it followed that one story and it was very linear in its telling. This one's very much sort of, things have been spliced and thrown in there and it's just so chaotic. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you can't really have a moment where you're like, okay, I'm now on track to know where we're going, because then they're just sort of like, ha, bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
No, random or this really heartfelt moment. And oh god, he's mad. That sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking great.
Then steady on. It's never too early for margaritas. That's what I say.
Queen.
I forgot to get lemons from Charlie Norton.
Oh my god. This is the first time she's not being a major bitch.
I know, yeah. Times have changed. Oh, yeah. That exact pose.
Oh, yeah.
It actually reminds me of another bit from Hot Fuzz, and you probably won't remember it. I'm going to edit it here. It's the bit where you would have seen the meme. It's him as Simon Skinner, and he just sort of turns and he's like, and then there's a picture of him with the exact same pose behind.
Oh, I don't
I'll have to show you the meme. I'm going to edit. I'll do the video in a minute. Yeah.
Do feel free to spool through. You've my daughter to thank for this. It's all her idea.
It's not his wife. I didn't want to reveal that bit because everyone was like, "Oh, it's his door."
Yeah.
It's the sort of thing she finds rather thrilling.
Like incest.
Right. He's back. The very man.
It's the Queen's speech now. Come on, sit down, show respect. Come on.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Mott.
Thank you. You. Honestly. All right now. Whoop, she's
He's
on.
an old
so love him.
He's an old soldier boy.
Yeah.
It's okay.
This
is all they look forward to every Christmas.
You never killed a man.
No, I did not know, but don't say that like it's shameful.
Yeah.
Time will come when you must take arms. Tell the doctor nothing of this. His life could still be saved.
Charlie, how are you not understanding any of this? It's very obvious.
Alright.
Firstly, whilst you would say, I love that line where he's like, don't say it like it's shameful.
Yeah.
I know. I love.
Yeah.
That's why I love the werewolf so much. But yeah, what were you gonna say there?
I think when I said it's like Rose with a parallel universe, I think it still might be that.
Okay.
It literally could be anything.
Could
the
be
way
anything,
this
you're right.
episode is going, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's making the most sense right now. But I think they'll feel like most viewers would think that, and they're just gonna do something ballistic.
Okay. Okay. Imagine he flinched so quickly that he just shot. He shot himself or shot someone that was just standing around. just actually shot him out his window.
His name's Joshua Naismith.
That's the man. I was shown by the
It reminds me of
by the ood. I just ood.
What?
Oh, I missed that.
No, he was just so. He was like, "What's the ood?"
Okay.
It's just the ood. I just like that.
Eubank.
Oh, Chris Eubank,
Yeah.
was senior.
Yeah, senior.
But
It's
he's
just
just-
always like that. I feel like that's definitely a pose he would strike.
How memeable is Chris Eubank Jr.?
Oh, I fucking love him.
He's out. If anyone doesn't know Chris Eubank Senior, firstly he's a boxer.
But
that's what he should be known as, and he is probably known as that mainly for the older generation.
Yeah.
But for us young kids, no. But for the younger generation, he is that, but also just an absolute fucking meme. He's just, yeah.
If you searched him up,
I wonder what's the first thing.
and if you had nothing to had no idea of boxing, and you just searched him up,
You would never think he was a boxer.
You would never think he's a boxer at all.
Oh, I think he was the fucking champion, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
He was.
He definitely was. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like one of the most dangerous people in the world at that point.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you wouldn't think it. So have a look at Chris Eubank Senior if you don't know. Look at his boxing fights, and then look at just the memes that's created around him.
I don't like it. I love it.
She's still fighting for it even now. Doctor Donna.
Dad, what are you up to? You get out of here.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
No! Oh, now what? She sees.
Dad, come with me. Oh, you're not leaving me with her.
Dad!
No.
Listen to me. Come back here, I said. Come back.
Bigger on the inside.
Do you like it?
Didn't get the introduction he normally gets.
Lena, I could take you back home right now.
Listen, Doctor.
To stay relative to the master within the causal nexus. Understand?
Not a word.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, they like part of this cult thing.
Oh, what do you mean the
master cult?
The cult of the master. Yeah, the master cult. That's probably what Cult of master. Cult of the master. Master cult. Yeah. Malt. Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Caster.
Nah,
Malt's better.
What sort of expert? Who is he?
I don't know.
Like, what's that?
According to the
Okay.
Carl Saxon was Prime Minister. I am choking in this thing.
Oh. Aliens.
Well, we should do that.
Saints, that...
It was moved to an institute known as Torchwood. But when Torchwood fell, let's just say, I acquired it.
Torchwood fell at this point. Okay. Just think about this.
Like you.
That's the first time I really thought of it, because last we know is that Captain Jackson charged Torchwood, isn't he? He is. He's so last.
Is he?
Yeah. So remember.
I thought he goes off with.
So it's still he's reset up Torchwood again.
Oh right.
In the Doctor's honor, and that's his crew. His crew is Torchwood.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether that's as in like it fell because that's in the other show. At that point it fell, but I feel like it had like 5 seasons, so I would have thought that it's still going on this one. Maybe it's part of the series. It fell and they had to come back together again for the next season.
Yeah, well, maybe if it's talking about the fall before.
Maybe the fall.
Jack
Yeah,
did
before
Cap?
before Jack did Cap.
Captain
Jack Cap Dudo. Yeah, before Jack took. Maybe you're right. Yeah, that's probably makes sense. Makes more sense.
Taste great.
Nah, I don't believe it. He has to eat faster than that. The way he left that woman in the food truck, like straight to the bone.
One technician remains in charge of the feedback 24 hours a day. And the power feeds
So
through.
tedious.
Yeah.
That little stall where it's like you pressed it and then you waited. I know it's obviously for a second, but that 2-3 seconds, I'll be like, "Let me the fuck out!"
Yeah.
The immortality gate. Because that's what I want. Not for me, but for my daughter.
Yeah, he loves his daughter.
I want her never to
but not
die.
in a good way.
My gift to her.
She looks
She
real
will
horny
be
as well.
Yeah.
Immortal.
Abigail.
It's just not.
It means bringer of joy.
Yeah. But you're right. It's yeah. We know it's not, but I think because we knew what it was before, we thought it was one thing. I remember when I was watching, I thought it was originally the first thing as well. But now that
she's a grown woman. He should not be touching her chin like that. And like, if a dad did that to his younger daughter, fair enough. She's a grown woman.
Yeah, but I guess, but there's a way. I don't know. That's it. I think sometimes when people are so rich, the lines of what's right and wrong is so blurred that they sort of overlook certain things.
Yeah.
So to us, that's like, whoa, get the fuck off her chin.
Yeah.
Whereas the rich person's like, yeah, like it's kind of stupid. I can imagine someone like Trump doing something like that. And he says a lot of things about banging his door.
I just say,
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Fuck Trump. I like how at this point it looks like he's literally just wearing a dog leash.
Yeah, and he's sniffing about like a dog.
Look at
and
that.
He was eating like a dog.
Just a second out of sync.
Why doesn't he do that all the time?
Yeah.
She's a cat.
Miss Adams? Because I met someone like you, he was brilliant, but he was little and red.
No, that's a Zocchi.
But they speak fluent English.
He picked up a signal with the humans reactivated it, and as soon as it's working, it can transport.
I always forget that.
Yeah. Just when he thought.
Yeah. Well, no, I remember it, but.
Just, come on. That's okay.
To the ship.
No, because they were speaking English before.
Yeah, but they assimilated so they can be undercover. Do you want to try again? Do you want to have another go? Do you want another pop?
No.
Okay. Chair's going down again.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Men's whole planets.
I see.
Was that you about to predict something and then stopped?
Yeah.
Wait, okay.
Mama will lead us all into a new age of prosperity.
It's one way of getting away with saying his name but actually not showing the actor. So cover that face, big boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking to me? Or to me? President of the United States. Look at me. Financial solution. Deleted. There is only the master race.
Ah. I can't work out if that's the estate where, or it's supposed to be like a estate where Rose, yeah.
Nah, it can't be here, Jackie.
In a parallel universe, remember?
Oh, fuck yeah.
So it came to pass. This day was the day upon which the whole of creation would change. The Time Lords returned. For Gallifrey. For victory! For the end of time itself!
I feel like the master just laughing here. I knew I'd get this from you. Hold on, what are you talking for? Come on, talk to me, if you can.
What? What?
Yeah.
What? I don't know. What the fuck has just happened? I thought it was some silly narrator. What? I thought they're all dead.
They're all dead in the sense that you destroy them all. However, they... What's the best way to put it? Do you know what? No.
I'm not going to say none until the next episode.
No, just because we'd rather than give anything away. Let's put it this way. It would appear that they're not.
Really?
So... Yeah.
I was laughing at him coming back up again. The narrator.
Yeah, no, because you were like, what's this fucking douchebag?
Yeah.
Because even you said it was like, oh, it's bringing up some doctors, like, what do you say, Dr. Zeus sort of rhyme. And I was there like, oh, this kid has no idea what's coming his way. Because when you're there, like, going like, this is just nuts. It doesn't make sense. It's all over the place. I was like, I'm like, oh, baby doll, you're getting the master race and the return of the Time Lords.
I feel like Donna right now. My head is burning.
Oh yeah, about that. I forgot. Yeah, in that end bit, you're just there like taking back what it just yeah.
I'm so confused.
And that, guys, was our reaction to Doctor Who Season 4, Episode 17, I think I got there in the end. But yeah, the Christmas special titled The End of Time Part 1. Is that what it was called again? Hold on, let me have to check. I'm pretty sure. Close your eyes. Yeah, The End of Time Part 1. So, Charlie, thoughts?
Before the last, like, 10 minutes, even though I was saying, oh, it's goofy,
yeah,
but, like, not in the best goofy way,
yeah,
I was still kind of enjoying it. I don't know why, because I thought, honestly, it was a bit shit, but I was kind of enjoying it.
Christmas special.
Maybe it's because I knew something had to be happening. I don't know.
Yeah. There's so much chaos in there. You knew that it would grip you at some point, maybe.
Yeah. So I liked it, but having a clue what the fuck is going on. So, and just throughout the whole thing, and then they made it worse at the end, like, for my head. So, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, I don't understand. The planet was destroyed. He's the last. He thought he was the last Time Lord. Then the Master comes. Oh, he's not the last Time Lord anymore. Master dies. Comes back to life. So he's not alone anymore. And then apparently the whole race is back for Gallifrey. Literally. You know, I was saying I'll just throw out anything. I genuinely just can't throw out a thing. I that's how lost I am.
Okay, so yeah, okay, let's probably just talk about the ending first then. The ending, probably that's the way to talk about that. So let's talk about the fact that we know the Master's back now. We get that. We've seen that. The whole episode was the Master, you know, being back, but he's able to get into this machine that basically that's been supposed to mend whole planets, but he's able to manipulate it so that everyone becomes him. Now,
yeah,
that's why in that moment, I love that moment as well. It's so silly and funny.
Yeah.
You're laughing at the whole sort of, that sort of thing, and people dancing. You're like, oh yeah, but it is nuts that, like, what, 6 point something at this point, maybe 6 point something or 7 billion people on this planet. As far as we can tell, though, it's only human. So the only people right now that we saw that hasn't been affected that are human are
Donna and Wilf.
Donna and Wilf. Yeah. So, but I mean, the idea of, again, the whole idea of the Master Race, again, it's to do with the whole ideology of, you know, what the Nazi power was all about. It was to be the Master Race was eventually to be blonde hair, blue eyes, just perfect in the eyes of the Führer. So yeah. So, but I don't know. Again, maybe that's why they dyed his hair blonde. I don't know why. Maybe if it was like, you know, that was added to it. I always kind of in my head thought maybe it's probably just more to do with the fact that they changed him up a little bit so he isn't as noticeable as Harold Saxon. But then also it's due to the fact that he's shooting fucking lightning bolts like a Sith Lord as well. Yeah. So maybe it's to do with that. But I mean, listen, it's always good to have John Simm back as the Master. I always. But what do you think of the whole Master Race thing? My chair's slowly falling again. You talk whilst I fix this chair.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I'd agree with you. I thought it was quite silly and funny, but also at the same time, like, that is a big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just thinking, like, what's he gonna do with that? Is he gonna go to other planets? Is he create his own little army? But his army is him. So, like, who controls who? If everyone,
I guess there's always going to be the
But
alpha.
he is
There's always
him.
going to be the one that leads, isn't it? And
But he
he's
is
the
him.
original. Yeah, but he is everyone.
So are they clones of him or are they all him?
They're
Because
all
they
him.
all. So he's the leader.
He's the leader.
Yeah.
And he is all.
That's
Praise be.
so weird.
Do you know when I
He's
mentioned
like God.
But do you remember that start, the cult of Saxon?
Yeah.
And there we are. Now he's become a god. All cults are all cults are religions that haven't found their way yet. Every religion started out as a cult following that came from nothing. In that sort of sense, in that theory. So a cult is just a religion in its baby steps almost. Just more people haven't gone onto it yet.
Right.
So yeah. Other than that deep moment just there, so I mean, go on.
Go on.
I will say I feel like RTD, you're right, Russell T Davies. When he wrote this, he did have a bit of a fever dream himself because
I think he was high.
Maybe I feel like that was Archer. I think the guy who wrote Archer, he had a back, and he basically was taking so many painkillers he doesn't really remember writing 2 seasons.
Was that the one where he's like in a coma?
Yeah, I think that was that one when he was like sort of like he was off his head on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but because ultimately he's come back, he's been resurrected from the dead. He's in a blue sort of light thing. He then comes back, and he comes back in a hoodie with blonde hair, and he's jumping everywhere. That shouldn't be possible. And obviously he's decaying from his. It just doesn't really nail on why he's able to reach all these feats. It says apparently his body's dying, it's eating itself up and stuff like that. But how is he able to jump up? How is he able to be like a Sith Lord and zap people and be able to fly around using all that electricity and stuff like that? It's like, I'm not too certain as for why, but I do feel like it was like, we've got the money, so...
Yeah. Maybe they'll explain the next part.
Maybe.
Maybe they don't. But...
Maybe. I don't know. They might do. I'm a little bit frazzled from watching this as well. I'm very tired as well. I do feel like that. Now, Donna being back. Well, no, sorry, Donna Wolf. Let's talk about... Well, actually, let's talk about Donna first. Donna's back. She's being her fun self. She's going to get married and stuff like that. But then, out of everyone, she's not turning, and yet she's now starting to remember.
Yeah. Part of me wants me to think that she'll remember and be okay.
Yeah.
And like save the day.
Yeah.
And be Donna, like happy, smart Donna as well. Like, I feel like she, she's funny and whatever before the Doctor and whatever, but with the Doctor she actually got her wits about her, and then like without him, she seems a bit like Essex girl. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want her to return to that Donna she was.
Yeah.
But I don't think she will. I don't know. No, it's a Christmas special. They can't. I don't know. But even though we didn't get much of her, nice to see her back. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know. Well, you said if she remembers, her mind will burn and she dies. She's starting to remember. She's saying her head was hurting or burning. So it's only a matter of time before she supposedly dies. I don't know what else I can say, to be honest.
Okay. Let's then move on to the Time Lords. So, at the start, the narrator started.
Yeah.
Then you heard the narrator then talking. It was like, oh, I'm Dr. Zeus there. And then, firstly, so you thought it was nothing of it. You thought that. And then you saw someone appear on the screen. And then, again, the height of the fever dream for you, you were like, who the fuck is this bitch?
Yeah.
And obviously I explained it's a well-known actor, Timothy Dalton. Now, again, at the time of this being shown, I didn't know any of this. I didn't know who Timothy Dalton was either. So I was a bit sort of like, what? I was like, what the fuck? And it wasn't until the end I was a bit sort of like, as well. So, yeah, I mean...
I initially thought, when I started coming to him, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I thought maybe he did have something to do with it. Then I was like, well, it's a Christmas special. It's a weird, goofy episode. I wouldn't be surprised if they just randomly got a narrator in for no reason at all. Just pan to him for no reason. Just because they could, because it's a Christmas special.
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, yeah, no, they've done that.
Yeah.
Then at the end, I was like,
well, yeah,
laughing.
Yeah, because in all of this, then you're having all the shit to do with all, you know, it's all after the Master, and you're like, oh my god, this is great. Then it turns out like, what does this fuck want again? Like, so you're there sort of talking like, why won't this bitch shut up? I'm already shocked.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, let me sit in this moment. But yeah, I believe when I was you didn't. Okay, so a lot of people guessed it. A lot of people guessed it from what like when you first saw Timothy Dalton, and you could see the sort of robes. People know
Yes, yeah,
you wouldn't know that,
yeah.
and I didn't know when I watched it because I didn't watch Old Who. People who are very much keen on it would have picked that up. But yeah, but as soon as then he mentioned the Time Lords returned. That's when they revealed the cloak, the big like fucking like sort of weird little things they have behind their heads and stuff like that. So yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's a reveal that only certain people would have got with prior knowledge of the Time Lords, like how they were. Then again, at this point, we have seen them scattered during the show. Like one here, like when it's flashbacks or showing them before, it has been like showing their old outfits. But
do you know, weirdly, I'm actually quite not happy with this.
Oh, fuck
with them returning.
Right.
And it's a bit of a rogue one, but I don't know. I just want the Doctor to be the only one.
Okay.
Which is weird, I guess. And it's like I'm his ego in human form. But I don't know. I don't want to see them return.
Okay.
I want to see the Doctor do it all by himself.
So again, it's one of those ones where I mean, again, it's one of those ones where right now it's like, oh fucking hell, we don't know the exact situation.
Yeah.
So you don't really know, but I get what you mean. Is in like the whole sort of Last of the Time Lords thing is a title which he carries, and it fits this revive of this character. So completely get that. So what I was checking was this was released on Christmas Day. And the next one was released on New Year's Day.
Right.
So I mean, I get what you mean a bit to do with him being like the only one that's big bear is this renewed Doctor, because before Tom was around, and it was only since they created New Who, that's when the Time Lords are gone. So but yeah. I get what you mean, but again, let's see. Like we'll have to see how it goes. Now, the main thing throughout this, I'll quickly talk on the character. So obviously, the Doctor was with the Master. The whole thing with him, again, I really enjoyed the brief moments. Yeah, not the chase. Didn't like the chasing after him. The whole sort of. I don't like the powers stuff. I personally don't like that. But I do like the beats that they have where they have those moments where they talk about back home when he talks about his father's farm. When then again that moment of when he actually lets them listen to his mind and he can hear the so he knows it's not something that's just it's to him. It is there. It's part of his insanity. That's as the Doctor said, it's part of his insanity. So So I thought that was so I really enjoyed those moments. But again, we didn't get too much of it. It was just sort of, nearly got. Oh, you're there. Let's chase. Oh, shock me. Oh, little beat, and then get kidnapped. But let's talk about Wilfred Mott.
Yeah. Well, what a great guy he is.
What a great guy.
Start off with.
Yeah. Out there, off his head on cocaine.
Yeah.
How long ago does that seem?
Yeah.
Making jokes about him going to the pub and snorting fatties, and then look how far we've come. But yeah, I mean,
he's a major point in it, obviously, because he's the same thing with Donna.
Yeah,
they kept meeting, and it's like destiny or whatever, not coincidence.
Yeah.
He's being contacted by some random woman through a TV at church, saying if you don't tell him, there's a chance we can save him. The Doctor. He did really well as well, not to let that slip.
Well, the bit he was going to tell you, he was like, no, and then he ended up going with the book, which again helped anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
he's still being helpful. Great guy.
Great guy.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared. I'm scared something
Really?
bad might happen to him.
Okay.
Because obviously,
the shit is
it's
thrown out the fucking window. Yeah.
Something happened to Donna, which wasn't great. So yeah, no, I have a feeling something might happen to him. Maybe there's some way that he takes the pain for Donna so that Donna can come back.
But then...
And spend life with the Doctor.
But then we lose Wilf.
I know, that's really sad. But
Don't
that would be such a selfless Wilf
that would
thing.
be, but...
That would be so Wilf.
That'd be so Wilf, but I'm fairly certain if you saw that on your screen ahead of you, in front of you, I know you'll go into your room next door and get a rope. There's no way. There's no... listen...
They do a close-up of his face and his eyes tearing up. Like
Either that or the final shot of the dry eyes. The driest they've ever been.
Yeah, no, you're right.
No.
No.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so... But, again, so any theories on who that woman is? No, so you did. So your theories is parallel. Are you still sticking with that?
It's the only theory I can come up with. I mean, because we saw that before with the Rose.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's what they want you to think that, and they're like, oh, look at me, I know what it is.
Yeah.
And then they're just gonna pull something brand new out of the bag, like.
Yeah.
Like she's a Time Lord. I haven't a clue.
I thought you meant Rose.
No.
I'm sorry.
The woman.
Your woman in the white suit. Yeah.
But yeah, just because I know it's happened before, I'll say she's from a parallel world.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay, that's cool. Now, what do you think? Well, firstly, throughout this, we saw Wilf just being Wilf again. Perfect moments of him by himself again with the gun, taking out the old soldier. With her saying, like I said, that I said before, was that I fucking love that line. Like, don't make it sound like I should be ashamed of myself for not killing anyone. Love that. And even that funny moment where he goes to pick up the phone and he picks up the gun. It's great stuff.
Yeah.
But even when he's getting his crew out trying to find a doctor, and they're all like little horny bastards, men and women for the doctor, but I don't know, it's the charisma and gentleness of Wilfred Mott with the charisma and gentleness of David Tennant's Doctor.
I mean, the Doctor saluted him back.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. The only other person I think he did was likely to was Captain Jack, I think it was.
Oh, maybe.
So maybe, yeah. But he just, that one was like you're getting it, sir.
Yeah.
Like he gets it. So, it's just, I don't know, just two beautiful souls together. It just, again, the actors just bounce off each other, but I just think they're just fantastic characters, to have together. But that bit when they're in the cafe. Well, the cafes, as he called it.
Yeah.
He has about 10 cafes. But yeah, in the cafe, and it is that sort of like they're both breaking down. They see Donna. He's like sort of like saying like he was going, I'm going to die soon. So will I. Don't you dare. Sort of thing. But then he's like, he thought I was better off by himself. They're both breaking, and it's like, yeah. What do you think of the bocce? Shimmer.
That was fun. That was funny to be fair.
Yeah, the brief moments of happiness in between sadness.
Yeah.
But yeah, the shimmy shimmering.
They're kind of cool.
Yeah.
Cool design, not too much, not too little.
Yeah. No CGI, just makeup and effects and stuff like that, rather than special effects and CGI. So it's good.
Yeah, but they were trying to hijack. I know, but they were trying to hijack their planet regenerator saving thing, because that's what they thought they were making.
Yeah.
So they're just caught in this now.
Yeah,
I don't think they'll have any further. They might help. Oh, so they're not the master.
No, because again, it was just for humans.
So yeah, now maybe they'll help out. Try and maybe they'll be important.
So I'm just doing wide eye there, just because the hay fever's attacking my eyes. Yeah, maybe they could do. Okay, the father banging his door. Go.
Where do I watch?
yeah, it's hard. no, again, it gives you that moment of like, again, you make things it's husband and wife, but it's actually father and daughter.
Yeah.
But once you know it after thinking half an hour, that it is the husband and wife, is like, and then it just becomes a little bit,
yeah,
brother, that sort of thing, you know. I mean, ultimately, their role in all of this was that they were able to pull the strings because there's so much money, and he wants to give his daughter infinite life, immortality.
Yeah.
I mean, the actor is again English actor, the father. He I can't remember his name now. It's something Harewood, I think. David Harewood. But he's like been all over, like in America and in the UK, different shows. Some films will not see too many, but yeah, he's a very good actor, very big actor. He usually does all the charity. I think he does the England versus the rest of the world, and he tends to be the keeper in the England side. If it's not an actual proper goalie. So yeah, what do you think of
that? They're all right. I mean, for billionaires, they're actually quite tolerable,
and they're not too evil.
Yeah,
it seems like it is just he wants immortality for his daughter.
Yeah.
Well, after that, whatever he does is whatever he does. But again, even he was like, "I'm not a slave driver. You can get back Boxing Day."
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, dude.
They're decent
Enough, but they just again seem to be caught in the mix of it all.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, I mean, we've talked about because again, it was just Sylvia was back being kind of nice, but then also her mother, but then also still then being she wasn't too bad. It was just the whole return of gifting, which you could forgive. Otherwise, she's been actually not a bitch.
Yeah,
which is
she even said a Merry Christmas.
Even anger. Yeah. How very quintessential British is that? Even in anger, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Anyway, so I think that's the main characters. Oh, the burger van woman being, and
yeah, that was goofy. That was goofy.
That was camp.
Yeah.
The skeleton still being upright.
I'm surprised they didn't do like a zoom in with like a shrieking noise.
Oh man, yeah, that would have been fantastic. That would have been too much sauce. Yeah. I mean, overall, listen, the episode was okay. What do you think of the episode overall?
I liked it.
Chaotic.
It was goofy and chaotic. A bit hard to follow, but I kind of knew things were starting to come together near the end.
But you also knew it was. You also knew from
three.
Well, you knew from the get go it was going to continue.
Yeah.
So you knew it anyway.
So I wasn't shitting on it too much for being too chaotic and hectic, because I knew it would come to something in the end. Yeah, no, it was decent. I don't know. It's hard to make a final judgment. With
Yeah.
You know, there's more coming.
Well,
so, but no, I liked it.
Well, we'll be watching the next episode in, if not tomorrow, then at some point during the next couple of days. Hopefully, we can get one of those pinned down to then watch that. But as for predictions for the next episode, so we've got. You think parallel universe?
Yeah. But that's a half thing. I don't think
that's fine. No, I'm just saying, just some of these you're throwing out there. Parallel universe.
Zinvochi.
Zinvochi. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. So you think that them? Yeah.
I think
cactus.
they'll do something.
They'll
help out. They might.
Okay.
They'll they'll do all the electronic like hacking shit.
Yeah.
What's Wilf gonna do? Because he's in that, he has to stay in that box, otherwise he's fucked, isn't he? Because that box is what's saving him from becoming the master. That's why he got him in there, and he's like, it's anti-radiate, blah blah blah. Because he started to see him.
Yeah. And
then he got him in the box, and he went, I can see now.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what he's gonna do from in there. The doctor. I just don't know what he can do. I don't know what can happen. Donna.
A lot of threads in this episode.
Donna's gonna somehow like snap back to the Doctor Donna, but it's gonna be killing her doing it. So like she's gonna be slowly like deteriorating, but she's gonna do something to help the Doctor. Okay. And that's all I can throw out right now.
Okay, but okay, any idea? I know you can always find out, but for next episode, to do with the Master or anything, or do you?
He is.
Don't have to if you know anything.
I don't know. I feel like he's just gonna try and create an army and just slowly take over the whole universe.
Okay.
What he's done is gonna potentially end the whole universe. Maybe he's gonna try and get rid of the whole universe and just have him, and that in itself destroys the universe. The Time Lords. I mean, I thought they were dead. Maybe it's a metaphor thing. Maybe it's in the Doctor's head. Maybe they're the ones knocking in the Master's head.
Do you know what's upset? Is that every time anyone mentions knocking, I have to say he will knock 4 times. I have to. Even I went to say, and I was like, "Let's talk." But in my head, I was, "He will knock 4 times."
Yeah, that was a lot of stuff, and they'll probably all be wrong. But yeah, that's what I just brainstormed.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Well, that's a lot. This episode was a lot, and this reaction was a lot. So, I think as chaotic as that was, I don't think we were too chaotic, which was good.
Yeah,
we kept it quite.
I think that's because I was so focused on trying to figure out what the fuck was happening.
And the pollen. I'm dying.
Did you not take a tablet?
I took 3. No, I took 1.
No one? Oh, right.
Yeah, I took 1. Yeah. It's like, these make you drowsy. Cool, I'll take 17. But yeah, okay, we'll leave it there, guys. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video, comment down below. What do you think of this episode when it came out, this part 1? What do you think of the Vajocchi? The Gnocchi? The Gnocchi. What do you think of the Gnocchi? The pesto Gnocchi? What do you think of the Master and his powers upon his return? What do you think about his resurrection? What did you think of him hearing the Doctor's drum beat? What do you think of Wilf? What do you think of Donna being back? What do you think of everything that's kind of chaotic? What do you think of the Time Lords returning? Yeah, go on.
I don't know how, but the ex-girlfriend, the ex-wife at the start when she threw that thing at him, somehow that's going to be linked. Maybe that's got to do with his powers, I don't know. Or it's slowly killing him, and like somehow something's gonna happen.
Well, they said in the episode that it was a botch job.
What does that mean?
As in, like his resurrection, his resurrection said meant he was resurrected, but in doing so, what they did, he was resurrected, but it was interrupted because she tried to stop it. So.
Edit that out.
No. So yeah, what do you think of the Time Lord's return? Did you expect that? Again, when this released, did you know this was upcoming? For me, I was completely shocked. I didn't know anything about it. So, did you have any spoilers, etc.? Let me know. Comments. Very tired. If you like these types of videos, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. A bunch of other videos around here to do with me and other people. Like, these release every 2 weeks on a Saturday. But I also do Doctor Who reactions. I've done Shooty's first 2 seasons and his 2 specials. I also do Marvel reactions. I did the films, Phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga with my mate Josh. Those are a little bit rough. That's when I first started the channel, but I still think they're good. I also did the TV shows I have done since Moon Knight. Most recent was Daredevil Born Again, and coming up I will be doing Ironheart. I also do Star Wars. I have done since Obi-Wan Kenobi. Most recently was Andor Season 2. Coming up I'll be doing Ahsoka Season 2. I also do weekly releases of The Bad Batch. I don't know if I would have finished that by now. No, I wouldn't have. I don't know. Maybe I have. I don't know. Anyway, I also do DC reactions. I did The Penguin and Creature Commandos. Coming up, I'll be doing Peacemaker Season 2. I also did Last of Us Season 2. Coming up, I'll be doing Fallout Season 2. House of the Dragon Season 3. Rings of Power Season 3. The Boys Season 5. Etc. Etc. So, guys, if anything like that sounds like it takes your fancy, like, subscribe, notification about all that jazz. But thank you again for watching. And we'll see you out there. I need you to know it gets worse. As in, what are you feeling right now?
Oh, so it's gonna be like even more chaotic and shit.
Strap in.
Jesus Christ. And it'll be like an hour and a half, so it's of just pure mindfuckery.
strap on. I've got one in my closet.